welcome on back everyone to Total Warhammer 3 and part 15 of our Malakai Makaisson Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we are here with Thorgrim Grudgebear just after confederating his faction on up. So we've got all of his new lands incorporated into our own, and then we've got Daled Morgrimson here, adding a few more elite lads into his army as well to start conquering back some of the strangely owned Whistleland settlements here. It looks like they had... I don't know what happened to their armies, but I'm guessing they just confederated up with the border princes and now are kind of moving to reinforce their new gains. So what we're going to do is not help them out at all. Hopefully they lose a lot of the territory. I'm going to have Thorgrim actually turn right around and go after a Betterstone Mine and Ekrid, try to push the rats towards attacking Valea's Sorrow and the unoccupied, really, Empire settlements. Really, this little orange thing here is actually a Skaven force has been sighted at this location. Armies will suffer attrition or losses due to attrition when in a barren wasteland. So I'm guessing it's doubling up there. It's a Skaven force we need to deal with. Hopefully Thorgrim's meager boys here can scorch the pests. We'll see, won't we? Should be a lot of fun. We've got lots of kind of adventure and quest armies kind of wandering around down here in the Badlands proper, which would be lots of fun. We've also got Norgrim Cromson filling up his troops with some slayers, so he'll be soon sent out to start asking questions to the remaining Skaven here in the Darklands. And we're going to swing on back up north, where Aftergoth is about to take some territory from us, but we can turn and ask him a few questions as well. So it's about to be Malakai versus Tamarkhan versus Grimgor all at once. Could be glorious.
Taming! Did you pass the double flange sprocket?
Immediate. Hello, Zarina. Join their war against the Scaling tribe. Isn't that the one I just pieced out with? No, you can deal with them. I believe in you. Insolent fool, huh? Here comes Amdaraz. Oh, he's coming with Aftergoth this time. Interesting. They really want Silver Pinnacle. I'm not just going to let them have this. Thankfully, they don't have anything extra special. They've got their Armor of Contempt, which is very strong. They've got 3 uses of that. They've got 1 of the Kadai Fireborn, which I don't even remember seeing them summon last time. Most dangerous targets here are going to be the Great Taurus, but they don't have nearly the same amount of survivability that your Bale Taurus will, so we should be able to deal with them quite quickly. I mean, they do still have the Blazing Bodies. We'll see, won't we? It's going to be a measure of how well we can deal with the Great Taurus, and then turn to annihilate those artillery pieces. Let's find out. Wait a second. I remember defending I thought we were defending a different settlement last time, but here we are at the Undead Fortress, so they've got reinforcements coming in from over here, which, very clever, we've got no actual towers on the side, so if they're smart, that's where they'll attack. I mean, there's no towers on either side here. This settlement needs some help. Silver Pinnacle is weak. What we will do is set up then a couple of crossbows just to, well, make sure I know what I'm working with here. We've got crossbows, we've got miners. Be a bit of a nuisance. And then our normal shield infantry. Shield wall actually might start working pretty dang well for us. So what we could do is grab one of the weaker dwarf warriors, put them in shield wall, unless that breaks the game. Oh, don't put them on the walls, put them in shield wall. That is a fast way to crash. Alright, take 2, and this time we're not gonna put our shield warriors in shield wall mode on the wall itself. Too much wall and shield just breaks things. Glitch in the matrix squared. So I think the plan, when we're looking at the kind of the tactical map here, is we have a few choke points to really work with. When Aftergoth's coming on in, he's going to probably split his forces up, send a couple of them this way and a couple over here. So what we can do is just kind of have some of our Dawi warriors waiting in the wings here, and they can even move to stop either or if they wish, because the AI really just likes to capture all of your capture points, even your gates. They'll just capture everything on their way through your settlement, and they'll try to avoid fighting if they can. So What we'll do is we'll have one choke point here, and then 2 here, and that should be enough to kind of keep him back. And we can easily rotate the back group over towards the leadership points. No problem. So we'll have you set up in this choke point. Oh, we lord. Other warriors here, and we'll grab all of our great weapon warriors and our miners, pull them over into the center. Catapults where's going to be the best place for you. I actually think right here in these trees. I think it has about the same range as the Death Shriek rocket launcher. We'll find out very soon. If not, Death Shriek maybe only has 10 more range at 450. So I'm going to actually have the miner teams back here. Since they are so much faster, they can move to reinforce very easily. Sweet business. Then the kind of the last dwarf warriors back here. Great axe, lads. I am going to keep up near the front here. In case anyone does make it on through. And they aren't a bad option for holding a few of the towers here. That way they're all at least blasting over at the Bale Taurus. Maybe it goes down before it gets closer. Let's have 2 crossbows up front to fire on, again, said Bale Taurus when it gets closer to our lines. Got an incredibly chunky panda-sized get. Maka, are you good? Oh, she's struggling getting up that tower. Don't fight. She's struggling hard enough, Mochi. Leave her alone. Power struggles right now. Might have made it up top. I don't think you all could hear that, but hopefully you could. She was... Poor chunky Maka. Had a hard time getting up that tower. If you can imagine a panda bear climbing a totem pole. Let's see. These last coralers, I want them to be able to fire the entire time. I just don't want them getting shot at by artillery. So what we'll do is we'll have them... Great axes back a little ways in kind of both cases, or just right up against the walls. That way, if artillery fires on them, it should bounce against the buildings harmlessly. Since this isn't Pharaoh, those buildings will not catch on fire. Thankfully for all of us. So let's grab you guys in guard mode, everyone else also in guard mode, but you're in your own groups. And then we'll get ourselves some towers. I think I want a tower up here at least. That way, again, artillery starts firing at that instead of our other dwarfs, and let's get it going. You guys turn. All of our towers fire on this Bale Taurus. Please. Bring the big beastie down. It has so little health. We're firing skulls at them.
Dwarf warriors!
We come down off the wall.
Bale
Bale Taurus is going to charge right on in. Hopefully the great axes can bite. One of our crossbow teams is firing on it as well. There it goes. That was very quick. Exactly what we needed. Now the skulls can blast away at whoever else they want. Reinforcements arrive in 18 seconds. Not too bad at all. What I'll likely end up doing with you guys is pulling you over just a bit. They're going to try to chop through the gates here with them. They'll get up on top of the wall, we'll charge over there after them, and then the crossbow should be able to blast the brakes off of them. We'll have to sacrifice some miners. Here come the reinforcements. Is it the Armor of Contempt? How long does this last? I think it's only 30 seconds. Oh no, only 13 more. You fools. Although, let's have you turn. Prepare to duel with other artillery. Monument gives us armor and leadership. We really just need the platforms to kind of fall back to and refill our ammo if needed. Get closer, lads. Looks like they're trying to wait for the reinforcements arrive before they get up on the walls. Very clever. Notice how they've kind of stopped. They're waiting for these guys to close the wall, although I'm not sure really what we're doing. Iron Sword and a few others are going in the other direction. Yeah, kind of what we figured. We're gonna try to capture some zones. Start chopping them up there, miners. He is wasting all of his magic. As soon as these guys are through the gates, they're not gonna have as much fun as they think they are. Glum, move forward. You guys as well. They come. We get a few more towers on in. Harass them on their way through. Those miners are losing that fight in the long run, but only a few of them are fighting at a time, and he keeps using all of his magic. And Astrogoth is going to have any for later. Don't like the cheeky strats we're using here with the Chaos Dwarf great weapons, though. Alright, they've somehow captured the gates. This one unit of miners is less than one Sour Scowl. Who would have guessed? That's one more tower in here. Yeah, they're actually splitting up a good deal of their army. Fair enough. They're here to win. And getting through the gates will speed things up just a little bit there to give old Astrogoth some respite. Chuck in the blocker here. Even just a trap. Allows to hold them in and just pretty serious damage. Decisions. Probably just the additional tower, let's be real. Oh, he's... How did you heal? Oh, he's got a potion of healing. How cheeky. Fair enough, we understand why you went to the walls then. Are these Great Weapon Chaos Dwarves in range? Oh, they are. Do me proud, Dawi. They're in a bad spot to get hit by those rocks. They're gonna start dodging our artillery. Well done, Hive Mind. See how well they continue to do that. Alright, well these warriors walked in and immediately got pincushion, so those Chaos Dwarf warriors are done. I used up too much of our ammo there, boys. You guys come up on this barricade to replenish some of that. You lot do the same. We stay put. Oh yeah, you guys are just gonna get baited. Let's pull our artillery back a little bit. Let the enemies get closer. Even Smith of Metal, he's very tired, so hopefully that helps us out. Like our quarrelers are now able to start firing at the enemy lord here. Let's pull our own great axes back just a bit. Well, you know what, I take it back, because we can just kind of sit here and let them throw stuff at them, especially if they're just going to sit here at the base of the tower. All quarrelers. Destroy. You can just slowly move out and surround the entire... I mean, yeah, they've got the time. Our warriors are rallying. Good to hear. You miners are gonna come on down. Just capture these towers for us. Those great weapon dwarf warriors are making it absolutely nowhere. Just do the stand there and get shot. Works for me. Oh good, here come the Taurus. Pretty good hit there. You keep going for them, although the Metal Sorcerer Prophet is going to be a menace. If we get another trap in here, that'd be awesome. One they can't actually destroy. There's not a lot we're going to be able to do about these guys coming on in here. Come on, great weapons. You 3 crossbows. Let's turn and get ready for the oncoming aerial onslaught. Here come those metal spells. Didn't see it in time. Resilient against magic, but still. Fully armor piercing it does plenty of damage. Let's switch you over to the cannon tower. I do love how good the AI is at dodging all of your towers at the same time. It is very impressive. They're waiting for each other through the gates. Which was... Holy, they broke through those gates almost immediately. We don't have the lads. Alright, Gax is good in there. Surround and destroy. Same thing over here, we'll have you guys kind of run through. At least they got rid of the Sorcerer Prophet slowly. Now that those Taurus are here, go ahead and summon in the friendly neighborhood gyrocopters. You guys gotta go through and start fighting this Bull Centaur. It is an unfortunate job, but someone's gotta do it. Copters move up. Artillery fall back. Hoping the Great Taurus can go down pretty quickly. You guys go ahead and stand here. Looks like they are blasting away at our piercing tower using that ammunition. That's one of the Great Tauruses gone. Please get a few more shots on him. That's the enemy lord done and dusted. He's like on that weird limbo of broken and not. Alright, you upgrade to a cannon tower as well. Copter's getting surprisingly not very much damage in here. Crossbow teams. Let's move in on the Demon Smith. And then fire on that Great Taurus as well. You keep blasting away at the Bull Centaur renders, they are a menace. Those boys in shield wall, so hopefully no one's coming through them as easily. Blast the Red Bull, and you guys blast the Demon Smith. Okay, the Lord's back. Firing his little flare pistol at us. Alright, Quarrelers, fall back just a little bit. Looks like they did waste a lot of their magic coming up and over the walls, though, which is fantastic. Any of their guys who do retreat are getting the brakes beat off of them. It's lovely to see. I need you Quarrelers to move up just a bit here. You guys are out of ammo, huh? Go replenish. We need another ammo replenish zone here with this barricade platform. Have all of our Quarrels back here fire up. That pulling out is not acceptable. do love the flare pistol. Just pew. Alright, you guys are standing way too close together. Giving him some free kills. Alright, but we at least have our Grudge throwers back here, so we can have them kind of step up, start blasting away at the Infernal Ironsworn, or even better yet, move all the way up and start launching at the Death Shriek rocket launcher. I don't think there's any way we hit the Ironsworn. We'll try, though. Alright, Lord's gone. If you lose to Goblin Labor, they are losing to Goblin Laborers. I was gonna smack talk you, but you're doing it for me. Boys are back. Come on, crossbows. You completely forgot what your job was. We'll set you up top there with the cannons as well. There we go, now that they're firing again. Takes out a couple Dawi per shot, that works for me. You guys come back over, where's my great weapon? A great weapon, Dawi. That's gonna be unfortunate there. Come and save them. They've got that group of Bull Centaur Renders dealt with. Let's go ahead and kill the Sorcerer Prophet. Doesn't look like our lads here actually regenerating any ammo. Is it only when they're standing next to it or when they get up on top of it? Guess we'll find out. You two step up about here. Dealt with a couple of the Red Bulls. Maybe Lord is dead. One of them. Let's see. What is when they have to, so you have to basically just click it. And you can refill their ammo. Oh, I see. How? Probably not how that's intended. Come on, Dawi. Let's fill that ammo up. Now that I know this is a thing, good grief. Now that you all know this is a thing, you've all sitting here like, yeah, no, Wizard, we've known about this for a long time. We were never going to tell you. Wow, that's cheeky. Alright, Quarrelers. Let's get ready to go mess them up. Astracon's sitting there like, hey, hang on now. You all just saw that, right? Those dwarfs are cheating. By Valet, you might be right. Move our weakened dwarves up. This is a long-winded siege battle here. Alright, those Goblin Laborers are dealt with, thank goodness. You go ahead and chase them down. And it refills more ammo. Grudging! Yeah, that Demon Smith should keep flying in and running away. Whole time it's not stand next to, it's just run up and down on the barricade. And there you go, you get your ammo. Technically, if the crossbows take this position, could they then... Should be able to fire right on top of these dwarf warriors who are refusing to fight. Keep chasing these laborers. Lot, stay here. You're not really rated for killing any kind of Urks. You don't even have to stand on it, you just have to click it. You get the order, they refill the ammo. Alright, well, short incoming. Speaking of, short. Alright, miners ready to be a nuisance. We'll throw in a few more towers back here in the back. Make sure any advance through our territory is extremely dangerous. It's still not over yet. We've got our crossbow ammo again. They have could die. Wouldn't mind making sure you're firing into Castellan. See if they choose to just go around and capture the points. Gotta get a barrier here, so let's go ahead and throw in another trap. Oh, the good boys waddle right on in. Spicy good boys though they are. Our VFX are a little bit crazy. It looks real good unless you have the leadership. How fast do they cut through our miners? Pretty dang fast. Not sure if the Grudge Thrower was losing its duel. Oh, that's what's happening. That Shriek's tearing it up. I think the die are gone, but we've lost our miners.
Strike out!
First wave weathered, though. Guys, fall back just a little bit. We lost the artillery duel with the Death Shriek, which fair enough. I wasn't watching that the entire time. Those little rockets were arcing right on in and perfectly Kobeing our poor Dawi. Artillery crews. Oh wait, where are you guys going? I take out the enemy, my lord. All back there, my one artillery team. Here come the baddies. They're perfectly able to fire in here. That means everyone else needs to rotate rather quickly because good grief, artillery is going to eat the brakes off of our poor boys here. Get a little bit closer to these walls. Here they come. Come on, cannon towers. Do us proud. We have a pretty nice layer of fire going on here. You just turn around and fire on that Iron Demon. Here comes Astrogoth. Ronnie chopping his way through our boys.
It is a reckoning.
Don't have all of our reinforcements up front. Means crossbows are going to stop firing very quickly.
Yes, yes. From the colors and core. For mountain and home.
Not sure where our artillery is. Their icon's stuck down here, but they're standing in the middle.
Yes, Lord.
They look like they're not doing fine, but they're alright. Crossbows retreat a little bit. Now they're going to go around with their faster units to capture our zones. As the Dawi, there's physically nothing we can do about it. Try to take down Astrogoth before it's too late.
For the ancestors. Missiles ready.
The blunderbuss units are going to be more important to deal with.
Ready to strike. For Grimnir. Dwarf warriors.
Urge fire, as long as we've caught them up in melee, they can't do anything to us.
Warriors.
They took the gates for a moment, then immediately got scythed down. Astrogoth is on a mission, isn't he?
Axe is out. Attack the axe. For the
Operation Stop the Quarrelers.
For mountain and home.
Yeah, we've got such a limited time here to do anything because they are going to just capture the zones with their trains and we lose. We lose then there for sure. I should use it to slow them down. And towers, please blast over here into the big blob of Dawi. It's pretty good chunks of damage each time. I like that my warriors ignore their orders. Yeah, you want to push through into my army.
Moving!
Cheeky. Over here.
Through!
Promise it's safe.
Dwarf warriors!
That's because my warriors keep thinking, it's because they're not on guard mode.
Dowie, attack!
But they are on guard mode, rather.
For the ancestors!
I asked them to come down here and help, but they just were like, yeah, maybe not.
Yes, yes!
I could, but
Quarrelers!
it's a lot of work.
Yes! No!
Slowly walking to the next one, acting like they don't know what they're up to, or that I don't know what they're up to.
For the high king!
When he gets tired, we can wear him down.
Let the vengeance begin!
If we just keep clicking back and forth there, refill their ammo.
Charge!
That's right.
Fire on the foe!
Which you deserve, Astrogoth. Everyone keep firing in there. You guys fall back just a bit, hold them. Blast only these Infernal Ironsworn. Gonna block up these positions as much as we can. He's gonna go around to all the others before capturing this one.
Quarrelers! Vengeance! Move to attack!
Out of ammo, out of ammo. Come on down, let's get some more.
Range fast! War
I
machine!
love this artillery team just sitting right up front.
Warriors!
Alright, Astrogoth is a monster.
They have loved us!
You hit this train, or is it in an awkward spot? A lot of the towers aren't very well positioned here to actually defend you from enemies.
Move now!
Should be close enough to actually rebuild them. Not quite.
For the vengeance!
We have really wounded this army.
We will have
Keep cutting through them. Blunderbusses now have free shots on our guys, which is going to be bad.
Dwarf warriors! For the ancestor god!
Both warriors try to catch Astrogoth. Udo, we cannot lose the zone.
Nothing can stop us!
Losing the zone is not an option.
On those dwarven legs! We stay put! We
No
have
cheese,
done
go!
it. Plow
Activate the
forward.
turbo
We
cheese.
stay put! Move! Take them
Those
down!
crossbow bolts firing into the Ironsworn. Even if we lose, I want to make sure he has none of his elites. You can play the cheeky game there, AI. Will make this incredibly annoying to work your way through. Staying just far away enough from our cannon towers.
Vengeance!
Alright, well that's all the Ironsworn. Let's go ahead and have our crossbow teams switch to shooting at Astrogoth.
It's a reckoning!
You guys just move up to
Good!
hopefully convince the Hell Cannon to fire at you. We just follow them out, hit up on the towers, it'd be hilarious, but the towers can't shoot over there. Slightly less hilarious. Speed the battle up. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Axes come through, that way he's not getting all the extra. I think he's got lots of AoE attacks that are quite potent. I switch this over to the... Oh, we can indeed. We have missed. Nice try, though. Can't lose the zone. Everyone step back in.
Move on!
Push him up top.
Charge! Move now! Nothing can stop us!
Fire from there. You guys come on down and refill that ammo.
Gods! Strike out!
Ooh, nice hit. Really not what we need either.
Vengeance begin! Sa!
We're blasting.
Quarrelers!
Start cheesing.
We'll guard it! Pump those
Get up top here to help.
dwarven legs!
We just lost all those guys in basically a single artillery blast.
Yes!
We lose that zone, we are in trouble.
Quarrelers!
Come on.
Withdraw! For the Karas Anchor!
Those guys leave. We aren't going to have the zone anymore. No, we're going to lose it, aren't we? Astrogoth is going to solo our whole army. Oh, I should have more guys in there than him now. There we go, at least we're not losing the zone. Everyone start blasting. None of the cannons seem to be able to actually hit him. Yeah, good for you capturing our zones. Going for the slow roll win. You fill ammo. Chase them off. Even if you lose, is worth it. We'll speed it up a little bit here. As we are at this point either going to win or we aren't. Alright, Great Axe is coming in to do some damage at least. Have you turn and deal with these Infernal Ironsworn. Try to shoot at the Infernal Ironsworn, please, otherwise you're just gonna get exploded. No one likes to get exploded. There's not enough units for them left for us to even use the boomies. Get those Ironsworn. Astrogoth is so tanky. And even with complete exhaustion, he's whooping the brakes off of our poor Quarrelers. Alright, speed it up a little further here. I think if we can get Astrogoth, we might be able to deal with the rest of their leadership. That is a lot of friendly fire. Come on, boys. He's down to 900 health. He's up to 259 kills, though. Blood full of blood god indeed. Everyone shoot him. Do not stop firing. But you're out of ammo. That would make sense. We didn't cheese hard enough. We're gonna lose the zone if we get off the... Maybe we can convince him that... Cheese that ammo back on. Up, start blasting. Come on, he's got no health. Get Astrogoth after gone. Get back on up here. Aggressive clicking. Yeah, he's not even going to try to go through the barricades. I'm not sure. After we deal with Astrogoth, it's going to be even slower. So what I'll do is, from here... Alright guys, what are you doing? He's standing still. Shoot him. We're just going to walk at him, huh? This was the perfect opportunity to deal with Astrogoth, and they just were like, no. We are on side with the other AI. How much else is he on to? 791. I actually don't think we're going to win. I think he's going to be able to deal with the rest of our Quarrelers by himself. Losing slightly. Monster. It does seem like our towers get quite a bit of friendly fire now. But before, I don't think they did any at all. They just lost several of our towers all at once. Alright, lads. I won't make you sit here and watch me play tag with Astrogoth. I'll catch you all back on the campaign map and we'll see if this is a win or a loss. I think it'll be a loss, though. Alright, long drawn out sieges like that tend to draw out the salt in me, but we'll try to keep it on the... We did manage to wipe out the Iron Sword, didn't we? Still. And near the end there, you didn't get to see it, but the AI, as soon as they captured that final point, just ran away from us until the ticker ran out of the victory points. They didn't even go and finish off our last 3 quarrelers. Sneaky, sneaky, cowardly plays here by the Chaos Dwarfs. We shall remember this day.
Naughty. Get your head looked at.
Get his head looked at. I guess you guys are kind of, kindred spirits. You cannot conceal hide from us. War is here, bearded thing. Do you see how many friends I have compared to you? Bring it, rat. Ooh, some of my allies have refused to join my side. Lovely. Break some agreements.
Good timing. Could you pass the double flange sprocket, please?
Oh, are you one of them? The Golden Order would like military access. You are all on your own down here in the Riverlands. But sure. As long as you're willing to trade as well. Trade non-aggression and 4,000 gold? I'll take it. Just as in the times of old.
What are you all about?
He's all about being at his center. Oh, apparently no more. He doesn't like treaties with Reichland? What is your problem, Sheng Yi? Really don't like those folks over there in the Empire. I don't know what it is about them, but something bothers me. Oh, the Zanbaijin is their Wa target? Don't mind if I do. We lost alliances with Nordland and the Urson Revivalists. That's no loss. Alright, so we also got the large-scale shell production. Again, the Dwarfen forges speak, casting a new type of ammunition. Large shells filled with Cinder Blast. Sadly, I don't get to use. Plus, this is what this is. Missile strength is just higher, so we get more Cinder Blast. Sounds like it's napalm. Let me use it. Napalm cannonballs are what we need here. Right, several more disciplinarians now in our crew.
Malakai Makaisson.
Malakai, should we just go ahead and sack the gallows tree once more, just make sure Nurgle's good and can be used? I think so.
Give him a good thrashing.
Give him a good thrashing.
Get the goal.
We'll sack it. Another student with more research rate. And now it's time for war with Grimgore.
I'll hear what you say, so I can shove the words right back down your throat.
Interesting. I'm gonna shoot you out of a cannon. Let's go talk to the Ogre Kingdoms. We're gonna be wiping out as well because they own lands in the mountains, and I don't know, they don't look like dwarfs to me. Hello there, Goldtooth.
Ogres eat their way out of any problem. Don't be a problem.
We'd be quite a crunchy problem. I will join your war with Greasus, or with yourself, of course, for whatever gold you've got.
We're on the great.
We're on the gravy train. Headed straight into the gullet. 27,000 gold also sounds quite nice. So now that we're at war with what is usually the strongest faction in the entire game, let's see how well this goes.
What? By Grundy, it's me.
Or Gotrek still needs him some Obsidian Lodestone. Not today. Charge bonus is hilarious. Let's combine up these Sword of Battle and the Golden Sigil. Brass Cleaver, not a bad one at all. Slayer's Bracers for more speed. Boy, zooming around now. That works for me. Got the Dwarf Bride for more income. Lucky you, or unlucky you there, Gotrek. Rubric cost for artillery. Nothing else that we really need. Let's give him some skills. Let's give him some hero skills. So we'll go for, I guess, your specialist.
I
don't really plan on removing him from our army, though, so... Alright, well, let's go take the plains of Zanbaijin. Crack it open and get some skulls and souls for Grungni. That's a weak army. Will you auto resolve?
Let's sure.
Good grief. Dragon Slayer got scratched up pretty good there. Took down all of those trolls solo. We stacked planes. Then, because I don't know when their WA ends, Goblin Monstrosity Adventure completed. Really? Which one was that? Probably just the fought 4 battles against Greenskin, so our Goblin Hewers have a stock. Mugga Scurry will give us that Vanguard deploy, which we really need. Those scouts reported a notorious Night Goblin on the prowl. Well-known hatchling herder who is thought to have supplied many a spider mount for his goblin kin. He too covets the Arachnarok Queen's eggs. Oh, he's a little bit late. She is splattered.
For a glorious day.
Fine.
Explosives.
Then we are going to keep this not at all. I will repair it though. That way Boris is more likely to pay me a bit more gold for it. We might have to come on in and take down the Cruel too. That way I can connect the dots of these lands. Automated Foundry gives us the flame cannons and organ guns. I think we can already recruit those through Global, so it's not a super important thing for us to grab right now.
Greatest inventor.
Greatest inventor. We've got your skills pretty well sorted, don't we? Bandolier, just more ammo. Never gonna see more ammo as a bad thing. Extra leadership during subterranean intercept battles, and then just more Oath Gold. Only from the local province. Let's go ahead and just give him some more ammo. Ammo for Malakai.
Slayer.
Razulrika. Go ahead and grab Deadly Onslaught back over to Oliquiver. 30% more ammo and some armor-piercing damage. Got ourselves a Hawkeye Quiver that like switches over to like grenades and different things. Quite cool. For us, different rune-etched arrows. Alright, well, Field Engineers is reload time. At a clan's request, Field Engineers are sent by their guild attached to the artillery to ensure increased rates of fire.
Perfect.
Recruit the nerds.
I am the Slayer.
Now to our vast and now growing empire. We will be claiming lots of the Imperial settlements and then giving them back over to the Empire. We won't be claiming them for permanent. But I think the best thing to do will be... Let's look at our adventures real fast. It's really the Skaven and the Wood Elves that we need to deal with. Have the other ones done and dusted.
Not.
So, even though it'd be smarter to go after Eschen, we are going to hit Essen instead.
Them.
Weak army of Wood Elves. We shall butcher them. Sack the settlement for that Oath Gold. And then that should allow...
Restless.
Although we could go ahead and claim it and give it to the humans. I was gonna say, we can allow Carl Franz to take it back, but... Oh, we needed to raid it. We needed to raid it for 2 gold. That is a... That's a shame. We need to get the short-changed grudge fulfilled. We easily could have there.
What? I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Not yet. Calm down. You have to be the best king possible. Him iron whittled.
Demon Slayer.
Then boost income, final point. We can switch up to hand loaded.
Lord of Clan Warhammer.
Be very good at replenishing.
Dragon Slayer.
Eeliest Slayer there ever was. Sweet.
One rag.
So if you guys want Essen back, you can
Welcome,
pay me for
oldest
it.
friends of the Empire.
Essen for military access and whatever gold you got there in your treasury.
Right?
A welcome alliance. Ungrim didn't really need to have any replenishment, so he should be able to get out and start honking everyone else here on the head. Like you, Leopold. We wouldn't have to do anything to you. We'll just attrition away on his own. We'll give them Waldenhof when they're no longer poor. future, we're definitely going to need you to... I love that they raised the Silver Pinnacle. Nice and spiteful.
Who's mad enough to follow me?
Apparently no one.
My throng.
I'll grab you a couple of normie dwarf warriors. Not the best, not the worst. Fuck the lethal.
Against council orders.
Go for it, buddy. I like my chances against you even better than the Chaos Dwarves. No flyers and no real big beasts is
Thirsts for war.
very good for our side of the field. Wanted long. Oh no, we have the Iron Breakers already. And then the other thing we need is going to just be the anti-large with giant slayers. Whoops. Or even the Trollhammer torpedoes. Try to use a mostly gunpowder-based army. I guess gunpowder with
Onward.
Iron Breakers. I also need to try to build up our global recruitment capacity a bit. You didn't win?
Northmen come.
I'm confused and dismayed.
Garagrin,
Aragorn, can you just karate chop them in the back of the head? Go ahead and assault this garrison.
Winnow their numbers.
Just blend his way through there like a
Slay.
mohawk crazy.
My doom has not come.
Well done, my friend.
Keep up. Doom's away.
Evan, the Mountain Cleanser. We'll send him over to duel with Bellicor.
Out in the open.
Quite scary, isn't it? Dwarf outpost here at the Pack Ice Bay. Joseph.
Demon Slayer.
Let's just get a few more dwarf warriors. I think allied recruitment is going to be pretty useful at some point, but for now we just got very base. Used most of our allegiance points. With the Great Orthodoxy, though, could snag a Frostworm. I do like the high armor and the bonus versus large. It's very good at disrupting enemy cavalry, so we'll grab one here for Yosef, too. It's a perfect loophole, too, because dwarfs don't like dragons, but it's not a dragon, it's a worm. Completely different.
If you say so, beardling.
You say so, beardling. Hoping that he likes Haggrave. See, I was hoping that they would start throwing hands soon, but
I hope.
best of friends they are.
Casting the runes.
There's a Bok coming out from this side, so we've got Skaven threatening the borders. Let's get to work.
It's as good as done.
Time for a reckoning.
Doran will soon be able to turn and help out with them, but for now we just need to keep an eye. Let's pull up our province tab. Spin some gold. World's Edge Archway is safe or no? Well, absolutely not. Give me some walls. Raid's here. Walls of Grom Peak. Oh yes, and Karasa Karak needs all sorts of goodies. You get the Throne Hall of the High King, where the throne of power lies within residence, where the High King sits reading the Dhamma's Kron. Absolutely. We'll get the refectory in here, will we not? There are three main building types I like. Let's get the walls. Karasa Karak, I think, has extra defenses too. Yeah, the Iron Breakers. No one's getting through here. There are Thunder Barges. And maybe at the very end we'll grab our Slayers. The Monument of Grimnir gives us extra capacity for Dragon Slayers too, so I think it's a good idea. We've already got the Toolmakers Guild Hall in there. We won't build it yet, but it will be a great idea.
Muster arms.
Doc Karaz will grab the Brine Mining Pit.
Runes are ready.
Send him on down, see what's happening at the different mines. We're going to probably lose the Stone Mine Tower, especially with him at war with us. And not Wissenland, which means he's going to completely beeline for us and ignore them. We're about to lose a lot of settlements here. Hopefully Wissenland does too, though. Right, hills, we need walls, and then Hunting Lodge too. Orgrim, your job is going to be hitting this
Very well.
Skaven force, and we'll see just what it's going to be.
Forwards!
Our ambush failed, but we will be throwing down with some storm vermin, death runners, some poison wind mortars, and a couple of big beasties. Should be a lot of fun. Auto Resolve would handle this for us nice and tidy like, but I think that'd be cowardice. So we'll take to the field here in the next episode with Thorgrim. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Malakai episode. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the sub throne. See you all in the next one.